Hello students, I am Savita More from Arts, Commerce and Science College. We are going to continue 11th topic, that is enhancement of food production, and this is lecture number 3. In this video, we are going to study microbes in sewage treatment, in which composition of sewage, microorganisms in sewage and sewage treatment process we are going to study. Previous classes you have studied different types of microorganisms like bacteria, viruses, microfungi, protozoans like amoeba, euglena, paramecium. These are the examples of protozoans. Microfungi, all these are the microbes which are found in sewage. So in this slide you see viruses, bacteria, different types of protozoa, etc. Now see 11.9, that is microbes in sewage treatment. What is sewage? Sewage is a matter carried off in drainage. It is a municipal waste containing human excreta, household waste, dissolved organic matter and even pathogenic microbes. Which are these pathogenic microbes? Like bacteria, viruses. Protozoans, for example, amoeba, paramecium, nematodes. These are thin thread-like organisms, and microfungi. These are pathogenic microbes. Pathogenic means which causes different types of diseases. They are harmful to us. It also includes discharge water from hospital waste, slaughterhouse waste. Slaughterhouse waste means where animals are killed for obtaining meat or mutton, etc. Animal dung, so this is also a type of sewage. Discharge from industrial waste, which contains toxic dissolved organic and inorganic chemicals. Tanning industry. You know this tanning industry in which animal hide, it is processed to obtain leather, and it is done by using tannin, TANNIN. Tannin, it is a type of secondary metabolite. So this tannery also releases different types of waste. Pharmaceutical waste, while producing drugs, different waste are released, and this all includes sewage. Sewage, composition of sewage. Sewage consists of approximately microorganisms in sewage. Various types of microorganisms are also present in sewage. Bacteria, viruses, fungi, protozoa, nematodes, algae, etc., which we had seen in previous slide. We had seen bacteria, viruses, certain type of protozoans also we had seen in the previous slide. So they are found in sewage. However, their number and type fluctuate. Fluctuate means it changes depending upon the sewage composition and source of sewage. Source of sewage means from where it comes, whether it is domestic waste or whether it is industrial waste. So the sewage composition and source of composition fluctuates the number of these pathogens or microorganisms. Raw sewage may contain millions of bacteria per milliliter. These include coliform. Coliform are the types of bacteria. Mostly they are non-pathogenic. They do not cause any type of disease. Fecal streptococci, that is the bacteria which are obtained from the excreta or fecal matter, that is stool. Anaerobic spore forming bacilli and other types originating in the intestinal tracts of human. Anaerobic spore forming bacilli means these are the bacteria which shows or they are anaerobic, that is in the absence of oxygen they are found. Before wastewater is made available for human use, it has to be treated properly so as to remove organic matter and inorganic salts and pathogens as well. So before use it should be treated properly. Why it should be treated properly? So as to remove the organic, inorganic matter and pathogens, so that we will not suffer from any type of disease. Sewage treatment process include 4 basic steps and they are as follows. Various types of microorganisms are also present in sewage. Bacteria, viruses, fungi, protozoa, nematodes, algae, etc. are found in sewage. However, their number and type fluctuate depending upon the sewage composition and source of sewage. Raw sewage may contain millions of bacteria per milliliter. This includes coliform. Coliform are the type of bacteria which do not cause any type of disease. Fecal streptococci, fecal matter contains this streptococci. Circular bacteria are present, they are called as streptococci, which is present in excreta or fecal matter. Anaerobic spore forming bacilli are rod shaped bacteria, and other types originating in the intestinal tract of humans. Before wastewater is made available for human use, it has to be treated properly so as to remove organic matter, inorganic salts, and pathogens as well. Why? Because this pathogen causes different types of diseases. Sewage treatment process include 4 basic steps as follows. So this is one of the step of sewage treatment, preliminary treatment, which includes screening and grid chamber. Sewage and wastewater contains plenty of suspended floating material. Suspended floating material means like paper, etc., which floats on water. Coarse means larger size particles are present, and solid particles along with dissolved substances. The suspended objects are filtered and removed. This is done in screening chambers. These chambers include screens or nets, and due to presence of this screen or net, the suspended or floating particles are held back and they are sent to the grid chamber. Sewage is transferred to the grid treatment after screening. These chambers contain large stones pebble. Pebble means small stones are present, and brick ballet. Coarse particles settle down by gravity. The particles which are larger in size, they settle down due to gravity. Thus passage of filtered sewage removes much of the coarse particulate matter. Primary treatment or physical treatment. After the preliminary treatment, sewage water is pumped into the primary sedimentation tank. The sedimentation of suspended solid or organic matter occurs in this tank. About 50 to 70% of the solid settle down. There is reduction of about 30 to 40% in number of coliform organisms. The organic matter which is settled down is called primary sludge. So what is primary sludge? The organic matter which is settled down, which is removed by mechanically operated devices. The supernatant or effluent in the primary sedimentation tank still contains large amount of dissolved organic matter and microorganisms which can then be removed by the secondary treatment. Primary treatment was physical treatment, but secondary treatment is biological treatment. Why biological treatment? Because different microorganisms are used for this treatment, like aerobic bacteria, anaerobic bacteria, they are used, so it is called as biological treatment. The primary effluent is passed into large aeration tanks. Aeration tanks means where air is supplied, and this air is supplied by constant agitation. Agitation means it is pushed or it is moved. Sewage containing water, it is continuously agitated so that it can receive air mechanically, and air is pumped into it. Aerobic bacteria means the bacteria which are found or uh, which grow in presence of oxygen, grow vigorously and form flocks. So what are flocks? Flocks are the masses of bacteria held together by slime and fungal hyphae. Fungal hyphae means branch structure which is found in fungi. They form a mesh-like masses. Mesh-like means grid-like, or in Marathi we can say जाळीसारखं असं स्ट्रक्चर बनवतात ते, त्याला काय म्हणायचं? फ्लॉक्स. सो फ्लॉक्स आर द masses of the bacteria held together by slime. Slime means which is slightly sticky. Slime molds are there. This is a type of fungi, and fungal hyphae to form a mesh-like masses. These aerobic microbes consume major part of the organic matter present in the effluent. As they grow, due to this, biological oxygen demand of effluent is significantly reduced. So you have to remember this point. BOD means it is biochemical oxygen demand. This biochemical oxygen demand, why it is reduced? Because aerobic microbes, they consume the major part of the organic matter. Organic matter like carbohydrates, proteins, fats, lipids, etc., which is present in the sewage, it is digested or it is used by these aerobic microorganisms. That's why biochemical oxygen demand of the effluent is reduced. We had seen that in secondary treatment, uh, aerobic bacteria are used. Why aerobic bacteria are used? To digest or to consume the organic matter which is present in the sewage. Then in tertiary treatment, as is BOD is reduced due to this biological organisms or microorganism, this water is transferred to the settling tank. Here the bacterial flocks are allowed to sediment. They are allowed to form a layer so that different anaerobic bacteria can react on this and they will digest it. The sediment is now called activated sludge. Small part of this is passed back into aeration tank, and the major part, remember, small part is passed into previous one, that is aeration tank, and larger part is pumped into larger tanks called as anaerobic sludge digester. In this tank, anaerobic bacteria grow and digest the bacteria and fungi in the sludge. That is aerobic bacteria and fungi which we call it as flocks, which has formed the mesh which is used to digest organic matter. These bacteria are killed by using this anaerobic bacteria. During this anaerobic digestion, gases like, see which gases are released: methane, hydrogen sulfide, carbon dioxide, etc. They are produced. Effluents from these plants or digester plants, they are called as digester. Why they are called as digester? Because they are used to digest or they are used to kill this bacteria. After chlorination, that is chlorine is added, it is called as chlorination, and then this type of water, it is released into water bodies like rivers and streams. Why chlorination is done? It is done to kill the pathogenic bacteria, and the digested sludge is then removed or it is disposed. In your textbook, diagrammatic representation of various stages in wastewater treatment is shown. Here, the wastewater obtained from different industries, it is purified, slightly purified by these different types of processes like screening. In screening, suspended particles or floating particles, they are filtered and removed. Then they are passed to the grid chamber. In this grid chamber, stones, pebbles, brick ballast, they are used. so that the coarse particles can settle down and they are removed. Next treatment, that is primary treatment, which is also called as physical treatment. In this physical treatment, primary sludge is removed mechanically. The supernatant which is obtained, it is passed to the different another tank, that is for secondary treatment. In this secondary treatment, aeration or agitation is constantly done. Why? Because aerobic bacteria, they should grow vigorously to form flocks. So what are the flocks? Flocks are the slime and fungal hyphae to form a mesh-like structure which is found in this aeration tank. Here this aerobic bacteria digest most of the organic matter. That's why the biochemical oxygen demand reduces. Then from this it is passed to the settling tank, or it is called as tertiary treatment. In this tertiary treatment, effluent is treated. Anaerobic sludge digesters are present. These anaerobic bacteria, they digest the flocks or the microorganisms or aerobic bacteria, and then water is sent to the river or to the streams. Sludge cake which is obtained, it is disposed.